Yay for braiding. I am no braid expert, but people have been asking for this, so figure give it a shot live. We'll see how it goes. I cannot believe Lola is going to be a month old tomorrow. Penelope gets her cast off next week. Lord willing, x-rays look good so she can get it off. All right, so this is my hair. It's actually, the braid works better with dirty hair. So take note, you know, 2-day-old hair, 3-day-old hair, dry shampooed hair, crazy hair. It works better, it stays better, especially those of you that have short hair. I can weave it better into the braid and it stays better. So the first thing I do, I mean, you can definitely do it with clean hair. It just, for me, does not stay as well. This you can kind of play with better. So I part right down the middle. What's everybody up to this Friday? Are you working? Kids in school yet? Chat with me so I'm not bored here. All right, so parted down the middle, and this is for a French braid that's right in the middle that you guys see me wear all the time. Anybody doing anything fun? All right, so let's see if I can do this in the phone. I grab just a front section of hair, not very big. Actually, that's too big. Just a small section to start. Came unparted. Take some playing with, guys. Your hair might be a little different than mine. You'll find what works, you just gotta mess with it. All right, so a small section of hair from the front, just a little from each side of your part. And you're gonna split that 3 ways. 1, 2, 3, see that? I'll do it this way. I just use my fingers and split it 3 ways. Okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab, this is where it just takes practice. You're gonna grab one side, okay? And then you're gonna keep weaving the outside pieces underneath. So I do one each side before I start grabbing hair. So I took it under and then under. I'm doing a French braid. It's because it's so dirty. Nicole, that's why it's so much volume. Okay, so you want to keep holding it tight. You'll always have 2 strands in one hand. I always put my top strand over this finger so it stays separated from the piece that I'm working with. So from this side, I'm going to grab a small chunk, and this is where you can play with it to get a bigger braid, a smaller braid. I grab like a chunk of hair, and I'm going to add it to that side part before I bring it under. And then you're going to bring the opposite side underneath and do the same thing. So see how I keep my finger so the middle part is always locked on top so it stays separated. And then keep them smooth, keep smoothing them down and tightening as you go. So see my middle finger goes between the 2. Grab a chunk. Anyone else suck at braiding? It took me forever. Okay, so then I grab on top of my finger, and then you're working with the other side, so you flip your finger and go middle, and then a chunk goes underneath that finger, and you just keep tightening and going back and forth. Who's gonna try this? Have you guys been waiting? Is anybody on that wanted this? And again, it works better with kind of dirty hair or like dry shampoo in the hair. It kind of helps make it stick. So again, I'm grabbing a chunk, weaving it into the side of the braid, and then bringing this one over. And now you're going to do the same thing. So that is now your middle piece, and you take the opposite side, grab a chunk, and now you take your new middle piece and you flip sides. flip sides again. So you just keep going back until you're back as far as you want it. And then I do like an extra twist or two without adding hair. Okay. And then once you have this, before I ponytail, I slowly, you don't want to pull too much at a time because otherwise you have to start all over. It's easier to pull more out of the braid than tuck it back in. So I pull from the edges. And I just loosen it up so it puffs up a little bit. You can pull as much or little as you want out. Okay, got a ponytail and I lost it. And then you can either ponytail it, you can braid the sides, you can do this on, you know, like 2 braids. I like to pull it through once. I'm just using a little tiny scoonsy elastic. And then the second time or third time you roll it through, I just pull it halfway. So it creates like a little bun. And then you can pull this out as much as you want. And if you get a piece that pulls out too much, just instead of restarting, just use like a bobby pin and you can pin it down a little bit and tuck it in. That's that. I will post this to my IGTV as braid tutorial so you guys can re-watch as you're doing it for yourself. If I wasn't gonna wash my hair right now, I would go through and just use my straightener and just kind of rework some of these pieces. And then, I use this dry shampoo. I swear by it. I will tag her below and link it in my IGTV. You need this dry shampoo in your life. I swear I'm on my 2nd or 3rd bottle since trying it. I was a huge skeptic, but I will never use another dry shampoo again. I swear by it. And then if you want texture in your hair, this loose styling powder by Kristen S, you can get it at Target, or I will link it in this video saved to my IGTV as well. I'll link both of these. You just use like a tiny amount. I'm showering, so I'm not gonna use, you just dust it in your hand and work it into your roots, and it will give you that crazy volume. Again, I don't wash my hair very often, so this is like 7-day-old hair, guys. I would go in and like re-dry shampoo it. I just don't want to waste my product because I am getting in the shower. But, and then you can easily like pull it up. So yesterday I had it all pulled back into like a double messy bun. You could braid just 2 sides. Sometimes I'll do the braid and I'll do space buns. But that's my braid tutorial. Hopefully you can watch it and rework it. So this you can kind of play with, tease it, bobby pin it however you want, or just pull it through so it's just a straight pony, or braid it all the way down, whatever you want to do. That's my tutorial. I am going to use, so the same girl that I'm going to link for my dry shampoo, I'm going to link my purple conditioning toner because I've been using that and I love it. So if you're a blondie like me, you need it in your life. I will post this up. I'm going to make this short and sweet because the powder that I use for volume is Kristen S, and I use that alongside my favorite dry shampoo. So I will link them both and share them in my IGTV. So I'll load it now so you guys can go rewatch and see the products that I use. So hopefully this was helpful. This is kind of what it looks in the back. I don't know if you can see that. That's it. Thanks for hopping on, guys.